Good morning. Tim McGee here. Welcome to OL 341, Designing and Funding Community-Based Adaptation Projects. This is the first of 4 courses in a Community-Based Adaptation Diploma program. Consider visiting the web page for Diploma 340. It provides the big picture of what you will accomplish. Let me tell you why I developed this course. 2 of the most important groups of people in development are field staff, the people on the ground doing the work, and the communities that they work with. The most well-intended generosity of donors won't have positive impact if well-trained, effective field staff aren't on site and if well-prepared communities aren't ready to take over projects when NGO staff depart. Without the cooperation of these 2 groups in project design and management, project outcomes run the risk of coming to an abrupt halt at grant's end. The world's poor will be the most critically affected by a changing climate. These human beings have been struggling for decades with poverty, malnutrition, and poor health. Yet experienced development organizations have continued to find it difficult to solve these challenges, and a changing climate will further complicate them. An underlying cause may be that development hasn't always included communities in the process of assessing need, designing project activities, and having a stake in project management. Cutting-edge development now sees community participation as paramount for maintaining the positive outcomes that contribute to long-term impact. This is the beauty of community-based adaptation. It improves development results by fully engaging community members as partners and owners. A second underlying cause may be that many development practitioners don't have access to the training necessary for improving project impact. Without effective training, how can these practitioners begin to design sustainable, impact-oriented adaptation projects? The goal of this course is to increase the number of people positively impacted by well-designed projects. We hope to do this in 2 ways. 1, by leverage. If we can get sound tools and techniques into your hands, you will be better prepared to develop impact-oriented projects for an increasingly greater number of people. 2, encouraging you to engage community members in project design and implementation will increase the likelihood that positive outcomes will be sustained by communities for the long term, possibly for decades. There is confusion over what adaptation activities are. Many people are expecting a palette of brand new technologies to begin arriving any day now, adaptation silver bullets. But problems caused by a changing climate will likely pose a risk for livelihood, health, food security, and access to water, many of the same things that traditional development projects struggle with. CBA project activities will in many cases be the same activities used in a development project, but used to solve different problem challenges intensified by a changing climate. What the course will provide you. It may feel overwhelming to try launching an adaptation project. Where can you turn to for information on designing and managing adaptation projects? What practical tools are working today? How do you convey adaptation concepts to a community? Together through this course, we will explore the full process of designing successful adaptation programs. Others like you from 500 organizations in 152 countries have enrolled in the Center for Sustainable Development distance learning courses and have developed projects impacting over 400,000 people. This course has been developed so that you can design a real adaptation project in real time for your organization and package it in preparation for sharing with a donor. So you won't just be learning how to do this, you will complete this course with a finished product ready to request funding. If you don't live in a developing nation or have contact with a community, don't worry, we will partner you with a classmate who does. This course will be an opportunity for you to gain a close perspective of how adaptation works on the ground. This course provides a system for you to use in developing successful projects and includes the tools needed to assess and organize information about challenges that communities face, approach funding organizations, work side by side with communities to develop long-term sustainable programs, empower communities to take full charge of programs once up and running. The step-by-step process. This course is arranged in a progression where each assignment represents one sequential step for you to take in the process of project design. Each assignment has real tools for you to download, print out, edit, and use over and over again in launching new adaptation initiatives. In Assignment 1, you begin by establishing real community need by facilitating a participatory needs assessment. Assignment 2 begins with a selection of specific field activities for you to use in solving community climate change challenges. In Assignment 3, you will conduct scientific research to verify that your field activities have shown evidence of having worked. In Assignment 4, you will confer with the community to get their feedback and input on the emerging plan. In the 5th and 6th assignments, you will share your adaptation project with someone that you would like to sell it to, a donor, your boss, someone in the development world for feedback, and then you will further refine your project design. You will complete 341 by organizing your project into a simple logical framework for further development as you move into the next course, OL 342. At this point, your project is beginning to look real. The log frame will let stakeholders and donors know exactly what it is you're trying to accomplish and how you're going to do it. For more detailed information about adaptation to climate change, please consider reading the introduction to my book, A Field Guide to Community-Based Adaptation. You'll find a link to it on the 341 webpage. I hope that the course will be useful and enjoyable and will help you in assisting a greater number of people adapt to a changing climate, rise out of the cycle of poverty, contribute to the development of their communities, and lead fulfilled, meaningful lives. Enjoy.